both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
It's October, which means Hazbin Hotel is upon us. So, in honor of the season, I decided to do a bunch of Hazbin Hotel inspired makeup looks because that's my version of Inktober, and that's really the only thing I can do right now. So I'm hoping that I can continue doing this throughout the month. It should be a lot of fun. And this right now is my ALASTOR inspired look. It's very smoky, roaring 20s into the 30s kind of thing. So if you want to see me attempt to do this as well as chat about random stuff because I do not know how to do makeup tutorials yet, stay tuned and keep watching. Good morning. It's October. Good morning. It's October. Hazbin Hotel, are you excited? I'm excited. Holy shit. I'm excited. That trailer job though. I am going to do an ALASTOR look. Greatly inspired by a lot of the smoky looks of the 1920s and 30s. But I am going to be specifically using his color palette. I did experiment with some looks beforehand, so I'm going to be using those as reference photos and stuff. Oh my god, this is my first makeup tutorial. Holy shit. I've only been doing makeup for like, what, like 2-3 years? I would have liked it to rain. It's not raining. So, the lighting will be inconsistent, but that's okay because this is the first time I've ever done this. So no one can blame me if it goes wrong, horribly. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is my eyes, which might get under some people's skins. But I am an eyes first kind of person through and through. So, the main palette that I'm going to be using is this BH Ultimate Mattes palette, and I love it. It has everything that one could need, especially someone like me who likes to do random ass neutral looks, but also like, hey, green eyes. I'm going to use a mixture of a couple colors, mostly some reds and some yellows because he has yellow teeth. I am so nervous. God, I don't remember the red I used. I'm gonna first start with this yellow in the brow bone. I have supremely hooded eyes. My brow bone is super low and my eyes are really, really hooded. You see when I look straight ahead? And I'm gonna be doing a cut crease for this look. Wish me luck! Just kidding, I've done a couple cut creases. The trick is, with hooded eyes, the trick is to sort of act like your brow bone is part of your eyelid. And the thing is, like, I do it out of force of habit, but I don't really like to raise my eyebrow like too much, like this, because if I do that, then I'm not going to know where I'm putting the shadow, because as soon as I put my brow down, can't really see much. It is just, yeah. Okay, so that's like an orange. Ooh, I've never dipped into that orange, I don't think. That's really pigmented, I love it. We're gonna focus more on the outer corner. I'm suddenly like not liking the, holy shit, that looks so much more pigmented on the monitor, holy crap. I am going to incorporate some berry tones. Berry was a very popular man in the 70s, just kidding. Berry, B-E-R-R-Y, was a very popular color in the 1920s. A lot of people were incorporating berry into their lips and eyeshadow looks, and it was all very smoky and lovely and awesome. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna deepen the crease. I'm gonna dip into this maroon shade on the bottom. Sometimes instead of tapping, I blow on the brush because, I don't know, man. Because I don't know how to do things. Okay, so I'm going to bring that like red on the lid. Okay, I'm gonna bring a little bit of that yellow back just on the brow bone. I don't know if that's gonna help anything, but it helped me think that it helped. Maybe that is the way that things help. Hashtag deep, hashtag philosophy, hashtag stop saying hashtags when you're talking to a person. I'm not talking to a person, I'm talking to myself. And now I'm going to cut the crease. That's gonna be fun. So my favorite brush to cut the crease is this like NYX Cosmetics lip brush. Or I think it's an eye brush. I'm gonna use my actual concealer, which for now is the Revolution Conceal and Define in C1. So I'm gonna look straight ahead into my mirror, and I'm gonna draw the outline of the half cut crease. I see beauty gurus take a shot every time I say I see beauty gurus do XYZ, but I do it differently because I'm so quirky and relatable. Hashtag not like other girls. I see beauty gurus take a lot of product on their brush and they work with a lot and take away. And I don't understand. I am much more akin to adding rather than taking away. See? Hooded eyes cut crease. So now I have to do the same on the other eye. Don't be intimidated. You've done it once, you can do it again. I think that looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm proud of myself. I just knocked over my concealer into the false lashes that I cut. Individual false lashes, okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and set the cut crease with some powder. Judy Bakerie powder. And my E.L.F. C brush. So I have a few questions. This whole time, I should have been talking about Hazbin Hotel this whole time, shouldn't I have been? I don't think any of y'all really care too much about the makeup. You're here for the bins, the Hazbin boys, the best boys. I have a few questions that I am sure will be somewhat answered in the pilot. At least I hope. So first of all, hell. How does it work? Like, first of all, look at that. Are the time zones are they parallel to real life? As in, so for instance, Sir Pentious, let's say he died in 1888. I think that's the wiki. I don't know if that's exactly when he died. But let's say that he died in 1888. Would that mean he has been in hell for like well over 200 years? Or does that mean that when everyone goes to hell, the timeline starts at the exact same time? So everyone who is destined to go to hell drops into hell at the exact same time, and then their timelines just take off from there. Is that the case? I don't know if that's the case. Because the thing is, if he's been there for over 200 years, how? Okay, it's just so confusing to me, but anyway, I hope that that will be answered, and if not, who cares? It's a parallel universe. I'm just going to assume that everyone has sort of stacked onto each other at like kind of the same time. Other than that, I have a lot of other questions, but let's just talk about that while we're doing makeup, shall we? I'm gonna go back into the beige palette and I'm going to grab this really nice gray shade and I'm gonna put that on the cut crease. So I have a couple questions about ALASTOR as well. Why is he choosing to help little old Charlie? What does he want to gain from all of this? How is he going to help them? What is his motivation? So Charlie is the protagonist. She's the Leslie Nope. She is the yes girl. She is the person who has big dreams and who does not want anyone to stand in her way. However, it appears that there is a certain level of naivete. But she's not stupid. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. She was very cautious to answer the door, first of all, for ALASTOR, so there's that. I'm gonna take that maroon shade again. I'm going to put that all through over the cut crease so that it's not like too stark, too Tony Stark. And then I'm going to stack on a little bit of that bright red just to connect the cut crease. Okay, then I'm just doing the same thing that I said I was doing for that. I like to hold two brushes in my hand because I'm either really incompetent or really competent. You decide which one. Comment in the comments below. I have nothing else to really say. I didn't know where I was going with that. All I can say at this point really is that I'm really excited. I'm just so nervous. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. Now what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of black in the inner corner to make it dramatic and dark and fucking edgy. This look I was sort of preparing for, so I have a little bit more of a plan. Angel Dust, on the other hand, I have absolutely no idea what to do. Is a drag queen. I am not. I am not even close to being that talented. And do I want to go out of my comfort zone and try doing drag makeup? I don't know if I can truly capture his essence unless I go like fucking extra and full out, but I don't want to make a fool out of myself. People in the 20s had a penchant for very low, sad eyebrows, so I'm gonna do that. Hey now, you're an ALASTOR. Get your game on. Go play. Am I giving you morning aesthetics, morning breath? Can you smell my morning breath from here? This is a Colourpop brush, by the way. I bought it because it came free with the package. So technically I didn't buy it. That's a hack for you. Don't buy things. How far down is that? That's a look. Now I'm gonna put some primer on and get to the face. I'm gonna use my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. It's a classic. Even with a mattifying primer, you can see shine coming through because that's how shiny and somewhat healthy my skin is. Shiny, like a face after you've applied your makeup. After 4 hours, it gets shiny. It will sparkle, but your highlight's never enough. Your oil's too tough, don't you know?
Good day, Pete from Benny Goodman, recording.
I think that this eyebrow has left the chat. So, I'm gonna give her a talk. I'm gonna ask her how she's feeling, about the chat, whether or not she wants me to kick anyone off. You know, typical stuff that you talk to your eyebrow about.
Yes, it's a good
Speaking of blush, I'm not doing my Serpentious look yet, specifically because I am waiting for a blush palette to come in the mail. So that'll be some fun diggity dog. And my smile lines. You know why? Because you're never fully dressed without a smile. This brush is covered in powder. Look at that. That's fucking hilarious. So I'm going to do white on the inner lid, and then I'm going to do black on the lower lid. Smoky goodness for the 20s. Back to the black shade. I'm back in black. I hit the sack. My friends will know I'm glad to be back. Look at that. It's green. Oh, okay. Shameless plug. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram because that's the only place that I put all my damn selfies. I was doing musician stuff. Not right now. Not anymore. That's why. I'm gonna go ahead and put some setting spray on my face because it feels drier than Alistair's mouth after he drinks a lot of coffee. This is the Colourpop All-Star spray. I love it. It smells great. I'm a broke ass bitch. Okay, so this so far is looking really good. Let's keep going. The bronzing was definitely not quite as fucking wild as we know of it today, so I'm gonna go in with this E.L.F matte bronzer and blush duo. You know what I should do? Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I said I wasn't gonna go chiseled, but I think I am now because I really want to get a really nice, cool, defined cheekbone in. I'm gonna take this Eco Tools brush and just go downward. Holy shit. That changed my face completely. I've never done anything like that. That's cool. Now we're gonna go into blush. Use this other beige brush, and then we're gonna go ham. Do I look 1920s yet? I think the answer is yes. Okay, so I said I was gonna do white in the inner corner and I did not, so let me do that now. I'm using my, of course, say it with me, NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. Everyone uses this. Ow, I poked my eye. This just gives a nice contrast between the white and the black. Similar to Alistair's contrast between his evilness and his wanting to help the protagonist, and his usefulness to their plight, which has yet to be seen. And I would be focused on that if I wasn't re-gluing my damn eyelash. I do kind of want to smoke out the lower lash line a little bit more, so I'm gonna go back in with that black. I think I am going to do a little bit of highlighting, so let me just grab this highlighter palette. Of course, it's the BH. Hello. Look at all the books that are holding up my camera. So really quickly, I'm going to do lips. I'm going to do a dark berry lip because, like I said, the 20s loved their dark berry lips. This is a Wet n Wild in a cherry bomb. I'm gonna only concentrate it in the center, leaving the outer lips very thin. That was a big look back then, and a big Cupid's bow to keep it very Minnie Mouse. I kind of fucked up. It's okay, I can change it. Okay, a little bit of gloss. Let's do this. Wet n Wild gloss. Clear gloss. You can put it on anything. You can put it on your dog, your cat. Just kidding, don't do that. Okay, that's the final look. That is the final look. Look at my 1920s nonsense. So I'm gonna take a few Beauty Guru shots and then I'll be done. Yo, I forgot to film an outro, but here is the outro. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you listening to me ramble about whatever. And I'm so excited for Hazbin Hotel, and I really want to continue with these makeup looks. So if you want to see them and you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that. Have a great day.